From the basketball arena at the European Games Park in Baku, it's time for the 3-on-3 basketball. We continue our preliminary coverage. This is the evening session, and we have 6 games on tap for you this evening. It'll be starting with Israel against Russia in the women. 3-on-3 basketball, if you've never seen it before, it's very similar to 5-on-5, but there are some very, very unique rules as we look at the temperature, 32 degrees. A wind 13 kilometers coming from the south, and wind will be a little bit of a factor as they play these games outdoors. The sun will not be as much of a factor as it was in the earlier session. 3-on-3 basketball played on a court that is about half the size of a full 5-on-5 court.
Please welcome the players from Israel. Number 4, Nofar Shalom.
Some of the interesting rules regarding 3-on-3 basketball. Shots from inside the arc are worth 1 point, and baskets made from outside the arc are worth 2 points. And you see that arc going around the court there. That's typically a 3-point line in the full court game, only worth 2 points here in 3-on-3 basketball. The games are 10 minutes in length, and of course the winner is the team that has more points at the end of those 10 minutes, or if a team gets to 21 points, that team will win automatically, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. Also, one other big note, it's a 12-second shot clock, so play is fast and furious.
And one of the important things as well is how important are the fouls. After 6 fouls, the 7, the 8, and the 9, the team is punished with 2 free throws instead of 1. This is another difference from the 5-on-5 basketball. And if you had 10, you get or technical foul, 2 free throws, and possession.
The players and referees being introduced right now. Each team with 4 players, 3 of course on the court at a time, and the 4th player is a substitute, and substitutions can be as many as you'd like. You can substitute several times during a game, but only of course during a dead ball.
And you don't need to ask for the substitution to the referees.
One of the interesting notes, by the way, you'll notice no coaches on the floor. Coaches are in the stands. There's no coaching during the games. So the players are empowered to call their own plays, to call their own timeouts. One of the unique rules of 3-on-3 basketball. Israel and Russia being introduced. The Russian ladies, one of the stronger teams here at the European Games. They won silver at the 2014 World Championships, losing 15-8 in the final to the United States. And they won gold at the 2014 European Championships, beating Slovenia in the final 16-13.
And Russia has Leshkotseva. She's the most strong player on the team, and we're gonna enjoy her game so much during these 4 days.
Maria Sharaponova of Russia ranked 8th in the FIBA individual 3-on-3 world rankings. That means she is the 8th highest rated player, or the 8th best player in the world as far as women in the 3-on-3 game. And you saw a quick look at Group D. Israel and Russia are in Group D alongside Lithuania and Romania. Here in the preliminary rounds, and they're going to be playing today and tomorrow, they play all 3 other teams in their group. And then based on how they do, that will decide the seedings for the 16-team tournament. So all 16 women's teams will be in the tournament. These preliminary games are just to decide the seedings. So you want to win, and you also want to score a lot of points, because if you win the same amount of games as somebody else in your group, whoever has scored the most points in those games will be the higher seed. So here we go, Israel against Russia. Russians in the red, Israel in the white. For Israel, it's number 4, Shalom, number 5, Peleg, number 6, Isserov, and number 8, Guten. For Russia, number 7, Tatiana Petrushina, number 8, Tatiana Vidmer, number 9, Maria Cherepanova, and that was Cherepanova with the 2, and number 18, Anna Leshkovtseva. Some good size on the Russians. Their average size, 1.87 meters or 6'2". The average size of the Israeli players, 1.73 meters or 5'8". So Russia definitely has the size. You can hear the music in the background, by the way. One of the, again, the unique and fun parts of 3-on-3 basketball. It's like a party out there. They'll have the music playing during the event. Nice pass underneath, but Israel unable to get the layup as Nofar Shalom, 26-year-old, missed the layup. Still 2-0 Russia.
And Israel needs to move the ball fast and need to make a lot of cuts. Russians, as you mentioned, they are tall, and it's the only way to stop them.
And one of the things that we've already seen, as Cherepanova puts in another basket, is that you don't necessarily, just because you're bigger, means you're going to win the game. You have to be fast and versatile in this game. 2-point shot, no good. She had to shoot it really quick because the 12-second shot clock was about to expire. Israel finished 13th at the 2014 European 3-on-3 Championships.
And Vidmer has a lot of advantage when she posts up against her defender. So Shalom is in trouble. She has to push her out the paint if she wants to defend her with effectiveness.
Russia off to a good start, 5-0. Peleg with the shot, no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds.
And that's another rule, that when the ball goes out of bounds, you always start with the check ball. So you need to start at the top of the court.
And that's regardless if the ball goes out of bounds on the sidelines or the baseline. Everybody starts at the top of the key.
Her substitutions in Israel, trying to change a little bit the rhythm.
First game of the evening session here at the basketball arena on the shores of the Caspian Sea in Baku. There are 2 courts they're playing the games on. There's a couple practice courts as well, but as far as the game courts, this is the center court or the main court. And you've got some big scoreboards and walls that help block the wind, plus the stands surround 3/4 of the court. The outdoor court where they have some games, open to the wind, not a lot of screens. Another 2-point shot for Russia. It's 7-0. That was Tatiana Petrushina. So very windy conditions on the courts that are outside the main stadium, which makes shooting very difficult. Turnover by Russia. Israel looking still for the first points. And that one's knocked out of bounds.
And from now an impressive 100% percentage from outside the arc for Russia. We are not gonna see this so often. So difficult to shoot with the wind and with the weather conditions. It's not like you are playing indoor.
3-on-3 basketball is one of those games where you have to be a great athlete because you have to be able to dribble the ball, shoot the ball, pass the ball. You can't get it. There's no place to hide. If you can't dribble, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. If you can't pass, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So you have to know all the aspects of the game.
And it's not only about the technique, it's about the tactic as well. It's a game for clever people.
Leshkovtseva with a 2-pointer. Russia has looked very good from beyond the arc. 9-1's the score. That one is short. Rebounded by Russia. Open shot now for Leshkovtseva again, and she hits it.
So this is an impressive percentage of shooting. We're gonna remember.
A 10-point lead for Russia, and we're only 3 minutes and 8 seconds into the game. 11-1. Remember, the players call their own timeouts. Each team allowed one timeout per game. I would not have been surprised if Israel had taken one there just to kind of regroup and figure something out. And the 12-second shot clock expires. Russia with the ball. 11-1. And a nice block there by Guten, 24-year-old player.
And you see both teams, they are switching in the screens. This is the typical thing to defend pick and roll. It's not like in 5-on-5. Here you don't have so much space, so it's better to switch because you play against versatile players.
This is the first game of the preliminary round for both of these teams. Shalom trying the layup, it's blocked, and the 12-second clock expires. Israel playing Russia now. They'll play Lithuania in about an hour, so they have 2 games tonight. Meanwhile, Russia, this is their only game of the day. They'll play tomorrow against Romania and Lithuania. 11-1 is the score. Russia.
14th foul.
Leshkovtseva with 4 points for the Russians. 3 for Cherepanova, 2 for Vidmer, and 2 for Petrushina. Israel with only 1 point so far in the game. Here's Peleg. She misses the shot. Russia with another 2-pointer. Cherepanova. Very impressive. A layup by Shalom.
And you could see how you cannot enter the no-charge semicircle. That's another of the rules of the 3-on-3 basketball.
Isserov drives and a whistle and a foul on the play.
Second team foul. Russian Federation.
Here the announcer saying second team foul. They do not keep individual fouls. It doesn't matter. You could foul twice, you could foul 10 times. You cannot foul out of a game. But they all count as team fouls. And as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, once you get to 17 fouls, once you get there, then the other teams in the bonus, they shoot 2 free throws every time. Some of the highlights from early on in the game, and you'll notice it's mostly Russia.
We want to remind everybody that
They are
if the
playing
team reaches 21
perfect.
points, the game is over.
Their long distance shooting from 2-point land has been phenomenal so far. The best we've seen here on the first day of the tournament, or first day of preliminary play. 13-2. Coming up after this game, it's the men. Italy against Serbia, the gold medal favorite. They're coming up next. They are like rock stars here in Baku. They have been the most popular 3-on-3 team. A lot of folks looking forward to seeing the Serbians. The way Russia's shooting right now, this game may not go the entire 10 minutes.
And one more time, when you play against tall players, it's so difficult to shoot the ball, and they make you modify your shot.
Vidmer kicks it out, another 2-point try. That one's no good. That's well short. Vidmer keeps it in. Petrushina. Two seconds on the shot clock, and a foul just before the shot clock.
No basket. 15th foul. Israel.
4.5 minutes to go, 13-2. Russia over Israel.
It's a lot of advantage between these two teams. Russia with a little bit more of speed and strength. Israel struggling every single time. But now a really good action from Gutin. And this might be one of the first 2-pointers that we see that the Russians miss today.
Yeah, they have been deadly from beyond the 2-point arc.
3 minutes and 58 seconds left in this game. Russian Federation 14, Israel 3.
Another 2-point shot launched. No good. And Russia and their height, just controlling the tempo, controlling the boards, controlling this game. 14-3.
Israel was even trying to stop them with fouls, but the referees, they said keep playing. So that's why they are shooting another free throw. Remember, 1.
Petrushina with the free throw. She has 3 points in the game. And that's a microcosm of how the game has got. An open layup for Israel, and they miss it.
17th foul, Israel. Penalty.
And one more time, Shalom struggling against Widmer in the paint.
Tatiana Widmer, 2 shots.
2 free throws now for Petrushina. She misses the first. Again, if either team gets 21 points before the 10 minutes is up, the game automatically ends. Russia might just do it.
And Russia forcing Israel to play from the outside. And if you don't score, this is why they only get 3 points by now.
Israel.
Isserov committing the foul.
Anna Lishkovtseva, 2 shots.
And she talks to one of the referees. She wasn't happy about the call. Lishkovtseva with 5 points in the game, now 6. Leading scorer for Russia. 17-3, a 14-point lead. 2-point shot is good by Isserov. First 2-point shot made by Israel.
Out of bounds, Russian Federation ball.
Italy and Serbia, the men, waiting in the wings. They are the next game up. It'll be the first game for both those teams here in Baku. Again, just controlling the boards. Russia can't get it to drop, though. Israel now with the ball down by 12 points.
13 foul, Russian Federation.
Only the 3rd foul committed by Russia, so Israel still has a long way to go to get in the bonus. Here's Gutin, she drives. The contested layup no good. And she misses on the second shot as well.
And that was a good one-on-one. The rest of the players in the other side making some space. And she's going to the free throw line.
No, I think Cherepanova might have been called for a travel.
Ah, yes, you're right.
You can see him battling underneath. And that should be a foul against Leshkasova. It looked like she just kind of threw the Israeli player Shalom to the ground. Offensive foul on Russia. It looked like Isserov might have had the shot if she wanted to take it. Instead, she decided to drive, and she missed the layup. And a foul underneath called against Isserov.
19 foul, Israel. Double bonus.
So Russia will once again go to the free throw line with a couple shots.
Two shots.
Has not been a good game for the Israelis. They trail 18-5. It's been Russia from the very beginning.
Less than 2 minutes.
Less than 2 minutes. Russia, though, only 2 points away from sealing the victory.
Good rebound.
Russians right now are just missing some easy layups. They control this game completely. The size, just too much.
But they don't care so much about missing. It's not about that. It's just about keep going, keep trying. And if you control the rebound, at some point you're going to score.
If Vidmer can convert both these free throws, the game will be over.
That's why they step back.
And one more made free throw, and Russia will come away with an easy win here in the preliminary round, and they will. 1:34 left, and the game is over. Russia wins it easily, scoring the 21 points. No need to play the rest of the time. And complete domination by the Russians. Leshkasova with 7 points. Cherepanova with 7 points. 2 by Vidmer, 3 by Petrushina. And the Russian Federation with an easy preliminary round win over Israel in Pool D play. So not the most interesting of all the games we've had so far. A mismatch as Russia hit some 2-pointers early on, and they take an easy 21-5 win. Coming up next, it'll be Italy and Serbia, the men. Stick around, that's coming up in moments.
Well, that's absolutely correct, Jarvin. It's either 10 minutes or 21 points, and Russia is going to celebrate their win with the dance cam. So let's have the dance cam, ladies and gentlemen. We need some tunes, come on. It's time to dance. This is how we celebrate. Nice. Yeah, we're done. Anyone else? If you see yourself up on the big screen, dance.
Hanımlar ve canablar, en kısa zamanda siz İtalya ve Serbiya komandalarının kişilerden ibaret yığmasının oyununu izleyeceksiniz.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to meet the teams from Italy, and Serbia.
Hanımlar ve cenaplar, zahmet olmasa İtalya komandasını karşılayın.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the players from Italy.
All right, we are moments away now from the game between Italy and Serbia. Here are the Italian players. Giacomo Mariani, 28 years old.
Number 13, Damiano Verri.
23 numaralı oyuncu.
Number 23, Claudio Negri.
Ve 55 numaralı oyuncu.
And with number 55, Jonathan Zampoli.
İndi ise oyuncu
Mariani,
rakiplerine
Verri,
karşılığı.
Negri, and Zampoli, the Italian team. Unlike the first game we saw between the two women's teams, both of these teams about even when it comes to the average height. Not a big height or weight difference between these two teams. The Italians finishing 15th at the 2014 3-on-3 European Championships.
11 numaralı oyuncu.
Number 11, Dusan Domovic Bulut.
13 numaralı oyuncu.
Number 13, Marco Zdeno.
Ve 17 numaralı oyuncu.
And with number 17, Marco Savic.
Hanımlar ve cenaplar, indi ise
And the
bu
Serbian
oyuncu
team,
üç teknik resmi-
Mastarovic, Domovic, Bulut, Zdeno, and Savic. And these four gentlemen have had more confidence than any athletes I've seen in a very long time. They are determined to solidify their status as one of the best 3-on-3 men's basketball team in the world. They claim they're going to win gold no matter who stands in their way. It's not a matter of if they win gold. They just say it's a matter of when we win the gold. This is a very confident group of players.
Well, the whole team occupies the 4 first places in the individual world ranking. That gives them the confidence to show that they are the best, and the first step is to believe in yourself, and they really do.
Serbia, the reigning World Tour champions, but they were upset at the 2014 3-on-3 World Championship by Qatar. So a surprise there. And so Serbia looking to come here and redeem themselves a little bit and win the gold medal. Italy should give them a challenge, but at least on paper, this is Serbia's game to win. First game of the preliminaries for both sides. Italy has another game later tonight against Greece. Serbia, this is their only game today. Tomorrow they'll take on Estonia and Greece. All 16 teams in the men's draw will play in the tournament to decide the medals. These preliminary games, once again, just to help create the seedings for the tournament. So a good chance to get your feet wet and play in these conditions before you actually begin the tournament. Italy quickly trying to get a point there, but the layup was contested. And now Serbia with the ball. Long 2-point try, no good.
And we're gonna see this so often. They are gonna shoot from outside the arc 1,000 million times. This is the way they play.
They shoot quick.
And they don't care if they miss. Eventually, they're gonna to score. That's the mentality of the 3-on-3 basketball.
Domovic is
First team foul, Italy.
fouled by Italy. Mastrovic earlier with the 2-point shot, and Serbia with a 2-0 lead.
And they already had the first substitution. That indicates how fast and how intense they play. That's another of the keys of the Serbian game.
Marko Savic underneath, and now a steal by Serbia. And it's Savic with an easy layup.
After a blind screen and cut under the basket, brilliant.
And a foul called
First team
on
foul,
Mastrovic.
Serbia.
And another quick substitution by the Serbian team. You already mentioned it at the top of the broadcast here, or top of this game. All 4 of these players for Serbia are the top 4 individually ranked players in the world rankings.
And everybody talks about their offense, but their defense is amazing. How they press every single time.
You can see already a lot of screens set by the Serbian team. Savic with a wide open shot, and it's good. He got it off before the 12-second shot clock.
Impressive how they occupy the corners, how they play with the space. They know each other so well.
Well, these 4 have been playing together for quite some time. Domovic, Mastrovic, Savic, Zadaro. (6-0) Serbia.
And the only way to stop them is by making fouls. And as you see, another substitution.
Dusan Domovic, bullet, 29 years old, missing the free throw, and then he knocks it out of bounds. And another quick substitution for Serbia. According to Domovic, he says we are the favorites because we are the best team in the world. We have the best ranking, and we were the 2012 World Tour champions.
And with an easy cut, an easy basket.
(7-1) Serbia. The Serbs saying they've been in the underdog position before, but they really prefer being the favorites. They like having the bullseye on their back. They seem to thrive with the pressure.
Unbelievable. Savic.
Another 2 for Savic. He has 6 of the 9 points for Serbia.
Oh, that was fast. This is 3-on-3 basketball. That's the play that explains the essence of the 3-on-3.
You just pause for 1 second, and they'll take advantage of you.
And
they
one
do it
more
again.
time, one more time.
You like that play. It's worked for them.
Out of bounds, Serbia's ball. 6 seconds on the shot clock.
So Italy should do something about it. Maybe press the ball, maybe press the other 2 players. Something, because they are 10-1 now.
If you're under the basket, as soon as the ball is thrown out beyond the arc, you just got to be prepared to have that pass come back in. 10-1 Serbia, very impressive start. Some jostling going on underneath the basket, and a foul called against Domovic.
And they don't mind to foul. He loses possession, I'm gonna foul and keep going, keep playing. They wanna keep it fast.
Mariani for two.
Giacomo Mariani.
10-3 Serbia. 6:29 to go. That ball was kicked, so the whistle.
Yeah,
Although very argues, no, it hit my knee, not my leg. Either way,
Serbia's ball.
the ball is Serbia's. Domovic underneath, ball batted away. Serbs will keep control, I believe.
Out of bounds.
Only
Serbia's
3
ball.
seconds
3
on the shot
seconds
clock.
left on the shot clock.
See me? The PA guy and myself were on the same page. He heard what I said. You can see how physical these two teams are.
good defense again for Serbia.
Well, second shot clock violation.
I will
Serbia's
repeat it
ball.
1,000 times. That's one of the keys. That and shoot 1,000 times from outside the arc. It's working really well for them.
As soon as one of the Italian players has the ball in their hands, and a nice shot there
Field goal,
by
Dejan Majstorovic.
Majstorovic.
And now a nice response for Italy.
Every time Italy has the ball, they have a Serbian player right on top of them.
Not in this case.
That was a rare open shot for Italy.
See, you have to be so focused.
First 2-point shot, first bucket, I believe, for Claudio Negri. But it's been all Serbia, 13-7. Savage got pushed underneath.
And they just play with a simple pick and roll on top. And then one player in each side of the court.
Did you see that? Savage faked as if he was going to set a screen and then broke for the basket. And the man defending him let him go. He paused for a split second, and that was all Serbia needed.
That's fundamental from the Serbian school. And not bad that, right?
Zampoli now with 4 points, 4 of the 9 points for Italy. Savage is the leading scorer for Serbia. He has 7 points. Majstorovic has 5.
That was a nice hand.
Sloppy play on both ends. Italy with the ball now. Down low, Negri has the ball knocked out of his hands. Still battling. He was looking for a foul. And now he commits a foul.
It's a foul of the frustration because he was fighting down the pain and he didn't receive the foul, and I knew it that he would control himself. His coach for sure he's upset with this. And it's
Referee having a few words saying, listen, it's getting a little too physical.
And it's so interesting why the players sit in the bench together, but they are from different teams. So sometimes maybe they chat or maybe they talk about the game.
There's a lot of bumping and bruising going on right now, and you might have seen that last replay. Savage took a little bit of a swipe at the Italian player. (14-9) though, Italy has worked their way back into the ball game, down by only 5.
Foul. Serbia.
We're more than halfway through the game. 4 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Unless one team gets to 21 before time expires. But these two teams playing very physical, very hard. Zampoli tripped as he was driving to the basket. Serbia ball. Negri takes a seat for Italy.
Oh, that was an amazing pass. Savic, he's so talented. He passed the ball like amazing. Now he couldn't defend the Italian situation, but we have to put an eye on him. He's gonna give us a lot of good moments.
You heard the announcer say 6th foul called against Italy. The next foul they commit will put Serbia in the bonus. The penalty will begin, which means every foul from now on committed by Italy, Serbia will get 2 free throws. Good defense there by Negri of Italy. Negri has to throw it up with time expiring. He actually had more time than I thought. There were 6 seconds on the shot clock when he shot the ball.
But Serbian defense were too much. They are really playing amazing.
3:46 left in this game. 5-point advantage.
Second of 6 games here in the evening session at the basketball arena. In and out. Zampoli just missing it. Just a matter of time before somebody gets an elbow in the face or something. They're really going at it. Arms, elbows, hands all over the place. One of the more physical games we've seen so far. We had 6 afternoon games. This is the second of the evening session. At least the games that we've been covering. Serbia still with a 5-point lead. The pass to Mariani is intercepted. And now the ball goes out of bounds.
Penalty.
They call the foul on Negri. 2 free throws now for Serbia.
Even Serbians miss the free throws.
Yeah, we've talked about that in the earlier session. A lot of free throws missed now. Then again, they're playing outdoors. There is some wind. But it just seems like a high amount of free throws have been missed so far this first day of action. Mariani out to Negri. Italy down by 6. 3 seconds on the shot clock. 2-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Serbia. Savic, Domovic. Knocked out of bounds by Italy.
And it's so interesting how Serbia plays every play with one different player. So they are so balanced. They take just the effort that they need. Everything they do with the brain.
Serbia's going to have to shoot it quickly. Shot clock was winding down. Nice move. But Zamboli was unable to get the layup to drop.
Oh, and that was impressive how he pulled up. And he scores. Domovic.
Domovic bullet.
You need to do these kind of actions if you want to win this tournament.
.225 to go. Serbia with a 7-point lead, 17-10. The Serbians, the gold medal favorites here in Baku. 2-point shot, no good. Italy, though, with another chance, but they throw it away.
And every time they do pick and roll, the Serbians switch because there's not a lot of space. So this kind of defense works really well on 3-on-3 basketball.
Savic got a piece of the ball before it went out of bounds, so Italy controls, keeps the possession, but they missed the shot. Savic for 2.
Wow, he's too good.
Point field goal, Marco Savic.
Now I understand why he said that we are going to win the gold.
Yeah, he was about as confident as any of them. He has 9 points, Marko Savic.
2 minutes left.
One more two-pointer. This could end the game. Serbia just 2 points away from 21. 19-11 over Italy. Foul called underneath.
Serbia.
Domovic Bulic called for the foul.
Damiano Veri.
But he almost stole that ball. He's so clever. He just turned a little bit. Look, he almost did it.
Almost grabbed it, you're right. Damiano Veri. And I believe
Me
Italy
too.
is in the bonus. 2 free throws. Nope, just 1. They haven't committed 7 fouls yet. Serbia hasn't.
Out of bounds, Serbia's ball.
Domovic, nice spin move. Lays it in. 20-11. One more basket by Serbia, and it's over. Negri with a 2-pointer. And a foul was just committed, so all Serbia has to do now is make 1 free throw, and the game is over. 20-13. Serbia has dictated the pace, and they have been in control of the game from the beginning. So Dusan Domovic Bulic can end it right here. He'll get 1 more chance.
We remind you that if a team reaches 21
He's
points,
enjoying.
the
Maybe
game
he
is
wants to
over.
play a little bit more.
Enjoying the spotlight, perhaps. Ah, they want to keep playing, apparently. Mariani with the layup and a point.
Giacomo Mariani.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Negri. 20-14. Coming up next, it's going to be the women. Ukraine against Turkey. These are preliminary round games. And now Marko Savic will have a chance to end the game.
19 foul.
All he's got to do is make 1 of his 2 free throws.
Penalty. Marko Savic, 2 shots.
Savic will try to do what Domovic Bulic could not do. Thinking the Serbians want to play the final minute 5 seconds here. Or they just don't want to win it at the free throw line.
One more time, 1-on-1.
Domovic Bulic, and the game ends that way.
They won easily today.
21-13, the final score. Marko Savic led Serbia with 9 points. And the gold medal favorites off to a quick start here in Baku, winning their preliminary contest 21-13 over Italy.
2015 European Games.
Doğrudan da muhteşem bir oyunuydu ama bizim basketbolun öz yaraşığı var.
So the gold medal favorites, Serbia, are able to back up the talk. They're coming in with a lot of confidence. They claim they are here to win gold. And right now, they're off to a good start. 21-13, Serbia over Italy.
Everybody, come on, take over. Brilliant. Let's Let's do this. Play the drums, ladies and gentlemen. Play the Nagara drums.
Hanımlar ve canablar, en kısa zamanda siz meydançada Ukrayna ve Türkiye komandalarını göreceksiniz.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to meet the teams from Ukraine and Turkey.
Hanımlar ve canablar, indiyse zahmet olmasa Ukrayna komandasını karşılayan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the players from Ukraine.
8 numaralı oyuncu.
Number 8, Kristina Matko.
10 numaralı oyuncu.
Number 10, Olga Matnichenko.
13 numaralı oyuncu.
Number 13, Gana Zaritska.
Ve 15 numaralı oyuncu.
And with number 15, Victoria Paziuk. Let's hear it up for Ukraine.
Ukraine and Turkey being introduced.
İndiyse
As that is the next game.
rakiplerini karşılayan.
Turkey
Please welcome the referees for this
losing their game earlier today, 19-9 to Belgium.
From Poland.
Ukraine, they won their first game, beating the Czech Republic 15-11.
İndiyse diğer komanda Türkiye oyuncularını karşılayan.
Please welcome the players from Turkey.
4 numaralı oyuncu.
Number 4, Nihan Demirkol.
And you'll notice when Turkey comes out, they do not have quite the size that Ukraine has.
Tuljar.
21 numaralı oyuncu.
Number 21, Firat Duygu.
Ve 22 numaralı oyuncu.
And with number 22, Dila Açki.
Hanımlar ve canablar, indiyse bu oyun için 3 teknikin resmini takdim ederek.
Turkey, again, the smaller team, looking for their first win after losing to Belgium earlier today. And Ukraine looking to remain perfect after winning earlier today. This is from Group B. The other two teams, Czech Republic and Turkey, and you see the standings after their first games. Turkey finishing 7th in the 2014 European 3-on-3 Championships. Ukraine finished right behind him, a couple spots below him, in 9th place. DeMerkel, Tolgar, Farhat, and Askin as we are underway, and quick basket there by Turkey.
Olga Maznichenko.
We are even at 1 as Maznichenko, Olga Maznichenko with the basket for Ukraine. Matsko, Maznichenko, Zaritska, Paziuk are the 4 players for Ukraine.
Jump ball.
That ball is tied up, and so the defense always gets the ball, as you can hear the announcer say. Whenever the ball is tied up by both sides, the ball is turned over to the defense.
We've seen already a couple of offense with clock shot violation.
You don't have a whole lot of time to set up and shoot. It's a 12-second shot clock. Makes the play fast and furious. And that's what a lot of fans of 3-on-3 basketball enjoy. The quick pace. To Merkel, no good. Taken by Turkey.
That was nice, Matsinenko. We see the first substitution in Turkey. Till now it's been a little bit of rush, a little bit of confusion.
Turkey in the white, or in the red, Ukraine in the white. Missed layup there, but Ukraine still has it. Another missed shot. The 12-second shot clock does reset after you take a shot and at least hit the rim. Merkel driving. That shot is blocked. Nice job by Matsko. Again, Ukraine with the size. Although that one was stolen by Turkey. Farhat is the tallest player out there. 1.87 meters or 6'2". But there's not a lot of height around her as far as her teammates. Zaritska with a point. 3-1 Ukraine, 7:40 to go. Turkey kicks it outside and the shot, no good. And now a foul called.
First team foul, Turkey.
Second game of the day for both teams. Both played, as we talked about earlier, in the earlier afternoon session. And they'll both play their third game tomorrow. Ukraine against Belgium, Turkey against the Czech Republic. These three preliminary games will decide the seeding for the tournament. Askin can't get the shot to drop. And the turnover goes to Turkey.
Out of bounds, Turkey full.
Again, if you've never seen 3-on-3 basketball, shots from inside the arc are worth 1 point. Shots from outside the arc are worth 2. 10-minute time limit for games, unless one team can get to 21 points before time expires. If teams are tied at the end, then they play overtime. The first team to score 2 points in overtime wins. At a nice underhand layup by Dila Askin, and she draws the foul. Little scoop here, and it found its way into the basket.
Dila Askin, 1 shot.
And it's a 2-point play. And then a quick foul by Ferrat.
No, that's the referee is telling her that she cannot defend inside the no-charge semicircle, and that's why the referee told her next time I'm gonna call a technical foul.
You get one warning and then a technical. Yeah, once that ball is once another team makes a basket, the other team gets to take it uncontested under the basket there in that semicircle. Layup by Maznichenko. 4-3 Ukraine. And a block by Zaritska. Or make it Paziuk.
Yeah, another shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation.
In women's 3-on-3 basketball, it's more difficult to take advantage from the one-on-one. So a lot of the time they try to do an action before to start the one-on-one. Men just go straight.
2-point shot by Turkey, an air ball.
Out of bounds. Ukraine
Thrown up by
falls.
Tolgar.
6 minutes and 2 seconds left in this game. Ukraine is up by 1.
As I said, because it's so fast this game, the percentage of shooting, they are less effective than the normal 5-on-5 basketball.
Ghana, Zaritska.
Zaritska was there for the rebound. Everybody kind of just watched the ball come down, and Zaritska wasn't even challenged.
Ukraine's ball.
And that's one of the things that you have to take care of, the rebound.
I mean, you just can't relax for a millisecond in these games. Both teams struggling to score some baskets.
Ukraine's ball.
Little scrum on the floor, and the ball goes out of bounds. Ukraine will get it top of the key. Paziuk, no good. Rebound, Ukraine underneath. Nice job by Matsko.
Matsko.
Another shot clock violation from the Turkish.
Second shot clock violation.
The shot, original shot, never touched rim. That's 3 or 4 already called against Turkey.
And that is considered dead ball. That's why the Ukrainians couldn't follow the play.
The Turkish team having a little bit of trouble with the size of Ukraine, and right now Turkey's tallest player is on the bench. So they've got a small team out there. DeMarkel, she'll drive.
And Zaritska is really doing a good job in the paint.
Looked like DeMarkel was the last to touch it, so it's Ukrainian ball. And a foul called on Turkey.
13 foul. Turkey.
Turgar was getting ready to pass those screens. That's why she made the foul. And now, again, Zaritska scoring free.
Zaritska set a screen, and both players for Turkey went after the Ukrainian player with the ball, and nobody followed the screen person into the down to the basket.
They are switching screens, so it was a misunderstanding. So both players went to the ball. So that's the most effective role.
Some of the highlights from early on, most of the baskets, of course, will be of Ukraine. Laritska has done a nice job down low.
She's one of the most determined in this team, at least today in this game.
Meydançada da oyunlar keçirilir ve Azerbaycanla Çekiya arasında oyun olup Azerbaycan komandası 17-14 hesabıyla galip gelir.
Another block by Ukraine.
Azerbaijan 17.
And another situation where Ukraine or where Turkey had to just throw the ball up because of the shot clock.
And they were passing fast, that's why they easy score. And Turkey, they need to speed up a little bit more.
Bazichenko with the last basket, 8-3 Ukraine. Under 4 minutes to go. That'll help. Two-pointer by Turkey. Nihan Demirkol with that two-point shot. Demirkol blocked that, knocked it out of the hands. And now Turkey with an uncontested layup underneath as Ferrat was wide open. That time Ferrat unable to make the shot. Actually, that was Tolgar.
Oh, that was good.
Shot blocked, and again, it has to be thrown up, but not before the shot clock goes off. And a timeout called by Ukraine.
Ukraine 8, Turkey 6, with 2 minutes and 55
It's only a two-point game. Turkey has been able to inch their way back in.
If you're here for Ukraine, make some noise.
That's a good thing of the 3-on-3 basketball. Ukraine is doing the things a little bit better, but then when you see the result, Turkey just need 1 2-pointer to tie the game.
A 2-point game with
A one-possession game, but still plenty of time.
3 minutes on field of play number 1.
Nice pass there down below. Matsko with the basket. DeMarkle, no good. She thought she was fouled. 9-6 Ukraine, 2.5 minutes to go. Two-pointer, no good. Askin, she made a shot very similar to that earlier on, but she misses it there. Yet Askin draws the foul.
And with just a pass and a cut, she took the advantage. She couldn't finish.
(9-7) with the free throw. Ukraine still up by 2. Up by 4. Zaritska hits the shot. 11-7 Ukraine. Mazdachenko from 2.
Point field goal, Ozda Maznichenko.
13-7 now. Minute 45 and counting.
Oh, 2 passes in a row, almost perfect. Well done for Turkey.
And a foul called on Ferrat down low.
Turkey.
And a good percentage out of the arc is important. And Ukrainian, they just scored 2 2-pointers in a row when they need it.
15 foul.
They're going to call the foul on Demirkol of Turkey. Good defense by DeMarkel. She steals the ball, passes underneath. They cannot complete the play though. But coming in, getting the rebound, and putting it in is Ferrat. And it's 13-9.
And that's a technical foul, so clear, because the ball went in, so the Turkish player, she couldn't touch the Ukrainian player at all, and she was grabbing her. That's...
You got to give them time to go ahead and get the ball and get an outlet pass. Once they leave that semicircle, if they pass or dribble out, then you can defend them. But once they're in that semicircle after a basket, you've got to give them room.
I think she just get confused because that's a special rule.
You're used to them after a basket. You're used to someone. Yeah, you're used to someone going out of bounds and having to throw it in, and you can defend them. 5-point lead by Ukraine. Turnaround jumper, no good. Trying to get the ball down low to Ferrat. It was intercepted. And now a 2-point try by Ukraine is good.
Zaritska, one more time.
Turkey in a world of trouble right now. Less than a minute to go. And losing by 7, and they're not even close to getting a shot off. Great defense by Ukraine.
They had already 3 in the whole game.
Mazdachenko draws the foul.
And they are in bonus, so 2 free throws.
Olga Mazdachenko, 2 shots.
Mazdachenko makes both. 18-9. Ukraine doubling up on Turkey. 2-pointer made by Askin.
Point field goal, Dina Askin.
But Ukraine comes right back with the bucket underneath.
14 foul, Ukraine.
Turkey only gets 1 free throw. They're not in the bonus yet. Only 3.6 seconds to go. Let's see if Ukraine can get 21. Nope. Either way, they win the game. 19-11. Very impressive performance by Ukraine.
Especially Zaritska, she was doing a really good job. She played hard inside, but she can shoot from the outside, and that's what is required for a good 3-on-3 basketball player.
Zaritska scored 7 points to lead Ukraine in the first game they played today.
Make some noise.
And another good performance by her here in this game. So the final score, Ukraine over Turkey, 19-11.
Yeah, we're going to start with this side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, make some noise.
Normal. İndi ise sol taraf.
1, 2, 3, make some noise. Okay, there's one more left. That's this sector. Javed, maybe you can start it off.
Bu sektör kaldı. Onda sizin de sesinizi eşiteyim.
1, 2, 3, scream! And now everybody here in the 3-on-3 stadium, everybody.
Hamını eşiteyim hazırda. 1, 3, 2, 1.
kısa zaman ərzində siz Belçika və Türkiyə komandalarının kişilərdən ibarət yığmasının yarışını görəcəksiniz.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to meet the teams from Belgium and Turkey.
Hanımlar ve canablar, zəhmət olmasa Belçikanın komandasını qarşılayın.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the players from Belgium.
4 nömrəli oyuncu.
Number 4, Dumyan Luri.
5 nömrəli oyuncu.
Number 5, Nick Selis.
7 nömrəli oyuncu.
Number 7, Anthony Shada.
Ve 12 nömrəli oyuncu.
And with number 12, Thierry Marion.
İndi isə oyunun hakimlərini qarşılayın.
Please welcome the referees for this game, Marek Maliszewski from Poland and Ruslan Kaligov from Azerbaijan.
İndi isə digər komanda Türkiyə oyuncularını qarşılayın.
Please welcome the players from Turkey.
9 nömrəli oyuncu.
Number 9, Ahmet Ilmaz.
15 nömrəli oyuncu.
Number 15, Hasan Aksoyan.
21 nömrəli oyuncu.
Number 21, Enver Ekmen.
Ve 61 nömrəli oyuncu.
And number 61, Kivan Dinler.
3-on-3 basketball at the basketball arena here in Baku, 2015 European Games. This is a temporary venue that they have set up for the basketball competition. It seats about 1,800 spectators. And this is the game here on center court. Belgium against Turkey. They are in Pool B. Spain and the Russian Federation are the other two teams. You can see they won their earlier games. Belgium and Turkey losing their games. Turkey lost to Spain 19-9. Belgium lost to Russia 21-12. The Belgians, Lobry, Selis, Chada, Marian. And for Turkey, you have Yilmaz, Aksoak, Ekmen, and Dilner. 10 minutes on the clock, and here we go. Belgium against Turkey. Turkey in the red, Belgium in the yellow. Two-point shot by Lubry is good, and Belgium takes a 2-0 lead. But not for very long, as Aksoyak hits a two-pointer. Another two-pointer by Turkey. And these teams are off to a quick start. We haven't seen this from many of the other games. 4-4, less than a minute in.
Oh, look at that, no.
Aksamak, his second two-pointer.
Ready with 2 pointers, ladies and gentlemen.
That's an impressive percentage.
Lobry, he's like, that's only worth 1. I wanted to shoot a 2. Lobry with 3 points. 6-5 already, and we've barely settled into our seats. I don't think this game's going to go 10 minutes. If either team gets to 21, the game is over.
First team foul.
If they keep with this rhythm, for sure.
With this rhythm, the game could be over in 3 minutes. Turkey with the ball and a 6-5 lead. And we have a missed shot. Call the neighbors, wake the kids. Here's Lubry. And he's not missing now. 3 points for Lubry. 6-6. And a steal by Belgium. A 2 and a foul.
Point field goal. Ahmed Yilmaz, the basket.
Yilmaz with the 2, and he'll have a chance to make it a 3-point play. Lubry came out to defend and got a piece of him.
Ahmed Yilmaz, 1 shot.
And that makes it 9-6. Turkey. Less than 2 minutes into the game. Here's another 2-point try, and it's good.
Point field goal. Domyan.
And now Turkey with their 2-point try. That one missed. Lubry, he misses. So both teams shooting the ball very well, and this has been a rare occurrence today. All the games that we've seen, most of the teams have come out very slow. That has not been the case here. Turkey and Belgium from Group B.
Out of bounds, Turkey's ball, 6 seconds
Belgium,
left
a
on
medal
the shot
contender
clock.
here in Baku, finishing 6th at the 2014 3-on-3 European Championships. Lubry, one of the players that plays professionally in Belgium on a 5-on-5 team, or more traditional
6
basketball.
seconds on the shot clock, Turkey's ball.
Turkey with the lead, and the basket and the foul.
It counts, plus the foul.
This has been very impressive.
13 fouls.
I'm enjoying this.
Belgium. Hassan Aksoyak, 1 shot.
And it's a 3-point play by Aksayak.
First team foul, Turkey.
Belgium trails by 3, and Belgium still trails by 3.
Second team foul, Turkey. Nick Sellis, 1 shot.
I thought that was going to fall in for Sellis, but it rolled just off the rim. Sellis misses the free throw. 11-8. Shot missed by Aksayak.
Belgium's ball.
Nice pass, but Sellis missed the layup. A little too hard to the basket. And Ekman gets physical down low, gets the basket and the foul.
14 foul, Belgium. Enver Ekman, 1 shot.
Ekman, 2.08 meters in height, 6'10". That's a big boy. Rebounded by Belgium. And they hit the 2, 12-10.
Point field goal, Domyan Lubry.
Dindler trying to get the ball to Ekman down low, but it was batted away. Belgium with the ball and a chance to tie. That's a 1-point shot. It's 12-11. Now they have a chance to take the lead with a 2. Lubry almost traveled. He's going to shoot for 2. No good. Celis can't control the ball underneath. Now he has it. Out to Chada. Chada a long 2, no good. Lubry though with the wide open shot. Nobody within 15 feet of him.
And Belgium takes
Belgium up 13-12. Nice.
And Turkey is up by 1 again.
Very impressive shooting performance by both sides. 14-13, 5:47 to go. We've had a lot of games that went the entire 10 minutes and did not score as many points as these two teams have. Nice pass. Chada had a wide open shot. He drew the coverage and then passed it off to Chada. But Turkey bounces right back.
5 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. Turkey 15.
I don't know if because they are playing really good in offense or because the defense are not pressing so much. They are shooting kind of free every time. But we, as spectators, we enjoy this game more than others.
Something tells me we're not going to play 10 minutes of basketball. 15 all. This has already been one of the more high-scoring games that we've seen. A rare miss by Lubry. And a steal by Chada. Nice. Lubry drives. Can't put it in. Chada, rebound. 1 more point for Chada. Ekman just got mugged underneath the basket.
Belgium's ball.
Some reason though, Belgium gets the ball. They didn't call a foul on Ekman.
This is a tough game.
He threw the ball trying just to throw it up for a shot and draw the foul, and they claimed no foul.
They are letting the players play. There's a lot of contact, but just keep playing.
Yilmaz for 2. No. Aksayak can't get it to drop, but he does draw a foul.
Belgium.
16-15. Belgium with the lead and the ball. I'm sorry. Turkey with the free throw now.
Good work this time.
We're all even at 16.
Out of bounds, Turkey's ball.
Turkey getting the basketball on the turnover, but a timeout called on the floor.
16. High-scoring game of field of play 1. First team who reaches 21 points wins the game before time expires. So if a team scores 5 more, that team will be the winner of this game.
No need to really say too much. The PA announcer kind of says it all for us. But you are seeing some of the nice shots, 2-point shots that we have seen in this game. Three seconds on the shot clock. Another 2 for Turkey. And a foul called on Yilmaz. Four minutes, 6 seconds to go. Turkey, though, 3 points away from ending it. But Belgium is hanging right there with them. And Belgium ties them, 18 all.
Nick Salis with the assist.
Nice play by Ekman.
And Turkey's up
He was double covered. Lubry draws the foul.
It's weird because this foul, compared to another's, don't the pain. But well, it makes the game more interesting.
China trying to drive. Good defense by Turkey.
7 seconds left on the shot clock.
2-point try by Lubry, no good.
Foul, Turkey. Penalty up next.
Sellis, top of the key, drives, misses the layup, gets his own rebound, and misses again. Now it's Chata. Sellis, Chata. Back out for two. No good, but Belgium still with the basketball. They have missed several shots.
But I insist,
another miss.
Because this is so fast.
5 shots missed that last possession by Belgium, and now Lubry
Technical foul, number 4.
is called for a technical.
Lubry, Belgium.
I'm not sure exactly what he did to draw the technical, and he's going to ask the referee. The technical foul means Turkey gets a free throw and they get possession. 2 shots for Turkey and possession. Check it, only 1.
Belgium. Penalty up next.
19-18 Turkey. Chata looked like he got bumped as he was driving. No penalty or no foul called. Looked like a little bit of a push there as he was driving.
Both teams are in the penalty.
A 2-pointer by Turkey would end the game. 2.5 minutes to go. That's off the foot of Chata and out of bounds.
2 minutes and 34 seconds left in this game.
5 seconds on the shot clock.
Let's hear it up. If you're here for Belgium, timeout.
Timeout called on the floor. Turkey with a 19-18 lead.
Let's make some noise.
Both teams could not miss earlier in the game, but they have cooled off somewhat here later on. In fact, there was one
2 minutes and 34 seconds left.
Time where Belgium had 5 straight shots at the basket and missed all 5.
Turkey needs a 2-pointer.
Yeah, but now at the end of the game, they are really, really tired. They made a lot of effort.
Belgium needs 3
Muscles
points.
are tight and it's more difficult to score.
Yeah, it's not like 10 minutes of a 5-on-5 game. 10 minutes 3-on-3 basketball will wear you out because you are constantly on the move. Lubry for 2, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Turkey ball.
They have another chance to end the game.
Baskets made from beyond the arc, worth 2 points. Within the arc, 1 point. You get to 21 and the game's over. Belgium, turnaround jumper, good. And a foul may have been called underneath. 19 all.
Basket counts.
Interesting that Belgium made the basket,
17 fall.
but
Belgium.
also got called for the foul.
And
So
the
Turkey
backman.
will go to the line.
2 shots. That's
And this is for 2
17 fall
shots.
against
If he makes them
Belgium.
both, Turkey will win the game. He misses that, so regardless of what happens here, we will play on. 2:06 to go. 20-19. Belgium might try a 2-pointer here. They do, and they win. They knew if they gave the ball back to Turkey, all Turkey had to do was score 1 more bucket down low and they would win. So Lubri shot a 2-pointer to try and end the game right there. He did, and he made it. Nice little mini comeback, if you will, by Belgium. And they win the ball game 21-19 or 21-20. I'd say that was probably the best game we've seen so far.
And after a fantastic game that went down
Lot of
the
fun
wire,
watching that game.
Belgium beats Turkey with a final score of 21-20.
So some good shooting by both sides, and Belgium wins the game 21-20.
Bəli, oyunlarımız davam edir, amma mən qeyd etmək istəyirəm ki, bütün gün ərzində bizimlə bərabər, bizim üçün çalışan gözəl musiqilər səsləndirən bizim DJ-imiz var. Bəyənirsənmi DJ-imizi?
Absolutely, he's spinning some massive tunes today. Let's meet our DJ. Take it away.
And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air. Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, what they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda-yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, like a million versions. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, count me in. Make millions every year, the South champion. Cause all I do, all I do is win. No matter what, money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there.
Hörmətli xanımlar və cənablar, bir neçə dəqiqədən sonra siz meydançada Sloveniya və Slovakia komandalarını görəcəksiniz.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to meet the teams from Slovenia and Slovakia.
Xanımlar və cənablar, zəhmət olmazsa Sloveniya komandasını qarşılayın.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the players from Slovenia. Number 12, Ursa Jimen.
14 numaralı oyuncu.
Number 14, Ana Ljubenovic.
Ve 22 numaralı oyuncu.
And with number 22, Masha Bilcic.
İndi ise oyunun hakimlerini karşılayan.
Please welcome the referees for this game. Vlatki Zaranu from Romania and Elena Chernova from Russia.
İndi ise diğer komanda Slovakya komandasını karşılayan.
Please welcome the players from Slovakia.
Numaralı oyuncu.
Number 4, Alexandra Riechka.
5 numaralı oyuncu.
Number 5, Alexandra Baburova.
6 numaralı oyuncu.
Number 6, Alexandra Pribulova.
Ve 7 numaralı oyuncu.
And with number 7, Zuzana Mratnova.
Hanımlar ve canavlar, indi ise bu oyun için 3 teknik
The evening session of 3-on-3 basketball continuing here at the 2015 European Games preliminary action. And this is Pool C. Slovenia and Slovakia, they are in the same pool as Spain and Ireland. You see Slovenia, they beat Ireland earlier, and it was Slovakia losing to Spain 14-6. Slovenia winning silver at the 2014 European Championships. They lost by 3 points to Russia in the final. Slovakia finishing 15th in the 2014 European 3-on-3 Championships. We'll keep our eye on Masa Pirsic of Slovenia. She's ranked 13th in the FIBA individual 3-on-3 world rankings, so she is considered the 13th best women's player in the world in 3-on-3 basketball. The game preceding this one here on center court, a great men's game, high scoring, great shots. Hopefully we'll have a good one here between these two rivals, Slovenia and Slovakia. Again, all of these preliminary games are being played to determine the seedings for the tournament. All 16 women's teams will play in the tournament. It's just a matter of where they will be seated. So all of the teams playing the 3 other teams in the pool, in their pool, to help decide the seedings. So Slovakia in the blue, Slovenia is in the white. Foul called on the play. The basket is good. And a free throw for Ziebert. Oh, no free throw, my bad. And Slovenia throws it away. Ball goes to Slovakia.
Yeah, Ljubenovic hesitated a little bit. She didn't know if go for a basket or pass the ball. Turnover.
Raknova driving, missing the layup, rebounded by Slovenia. And now an easy, uncontested layup underneath by Ljubanovic. 2-point shot by Slovakia off the backboard, using the glass on the long shot. 3-2 Slovakia. Slovenia getting their own rebound and putting it back in. Zolsek. And the 12-second shot clock goes off.
And Slovenia is one of the best defending teams. So I think we're going to see a lot of times today in this game the shot clock violation.
We've talked about that shot clock. It's only a 12-second shot clock, but when you're out there on the basketball court, it probably feels like it's 6 seconds. Everything happens so quickly.
So the real score is tied at 3 with 8 minutes and 37 seconds left.
And this is why not big percentage when we talk about shooting. And I like the referees in shorts.
Well, especially in this weather. It's very hot here in Baku, and they are playing outdoors. It's a little harder to tell right now because it's gotten dark outside. The lights have now taken effect. But this is an outdoor venue.
First team foul. Second team foul.
Wind during the day has been a factor. The sun has been a factor. The wind not as much of a factor on this center court because the court is surrounded, 3/4 of the court surrounded by the stands and the spectators, and then the part of the court behind the basket, there are some big scoreboards there shielding the players and the court from the wind. That's not the case on the other court that's out closer to the Caspian Sea, where they also play some of these games. Slovakia with the basketball, and a foul on the play called against Persic. So Reka will get a chance to shoot some fouls, or get a free throw, I should say, trying to break this 3-3 tie. Well short. And Slovenia has it.
Oh, that was clear foul on defense. You can push, but not that much.
You see the substitution. There are no coaches on the sidelines. The coaches are in the stands. They're not allowed to coach during the games. So the players substitute how they like. They can call timeouts when they'd like, as each team gets one timeout. They run their own plays.
Still tied at 3 after 2
The whole
minutes and
idea
12
is to
seconds
give the
left in this
players, empower the players. When this game was first introduced at the Singapore Youth Olympics in 2010, the coaches were on the benches. But they've changed the rules since then to empower the players. And the layup by Reka.
It was a clear mismatch.
Short shot missed, but a nice job gathering her own rebound is Zeeberts. 5-4 Slovenia. And a foul on the play. Now, if you're fouled in the act of shooting, obviously you get a free throw. If you're fouled and you're not in the act of shooting, no free throw until
second team foul.
a team commits 7 fouls. At that point, they're in the bonus. All fouls then result in free throws.
Good work in offensive rebound for Slovenia.
So Slovenia up by a point. Slovakia missing the shot, but they get their own rebound. Two-pointer missed by Babarova.
Out of bounds. Slovakia
And more
full.
substitutions. You need to bring new players in the court in order to keep the same level.
6.5 minutes to go. 6-5, Slovenia with the lead. Slovenia in the white, Slovakia in the blue.
Violation. Slovakia's full.
Zolsek pulls up and hits the basket for 1 point. Slovenia up by 2, 7-5. This could tie it. In and out. Ziebert down low. At to Zolsek. Zolsek, she hits it. 8-5. Babarova has the ball knocked away.
Slovakia full. 2 seconds left on the shot
Only 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Slovakia's going to have to take a quick shot. That should be a foul.
13 fouls.
Raknova tried to break towards the basket, but it appeared that she was being held. Fresh shot clock for Slovakia. That shot is short. Zolsek drives. Can't get it to fall. Ball is tied up, and it goes to the defense.
Defense gets the possession.
That's another of the rules.
15 seconds left in this game.
There is no jump ball.
Slovenia 8, Slovakia 5 in the women 3-on-3 basketball.
No jump ball and no alternating possessions either. Defense always gets the ball that's tied up.
Jump ball. Defense gets the possession.
Just in case we don't get it, we have another example here.
Pass down low. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Zolsek with the basket. 9-5 Slovenia. 9-6.
Alexandra Pribulova.
Pribulova with the shot for Slovakia. And a layup for Slovenia. Zolsek working one-on-one. And the shot is good. She got it off just before the 12-second shot clock went off. And now a foul on Zolsek.
And that's a perfect example that you can stop. She just did an amazing move in offense. She scores, and then immediately she had to go to defend the low post, and she didn't get on time. That's why she fouled.
Slovakia with some veteran players. Reka is 36 years old.
Slovakia full.
Raknova, 34 years of age. 11-6 Slovenia. 2-point shot. No good by Ziebert. Raknova has the ball punched away.
Out of bounds.
So Slovakia will keep the ball, but only a couple seconds left on the shot clock. 2 seconds. She's got to shoot it.
She didn't realize.
As soon as she was handed the ball, the shot clock began, and she didn't move.
She didn't realize it was.
That's just being aware of what's going on. 11-6. Slovenia.
That's a good offensive rebound. She anticipates.
21-year-old Ursa Ziebert. She is the youngest player out there on the floor. A chance to double up Slovakia, and they do, 12-6. 3.5 minutes to go.
There's a mismatch.
Shot clock at 3. Layup is good.
Well read.
Alexandra Rika. Slovakia needs some baskets now, down by 6. Babarova with the pass to nobody on the left side. And a timeout called.
3 minutes and 4 seconds left in this game. Slovenia is up by
Yeah, Slovakia needs to do something if they want to come back in the game.
Well, you can see 3-on-3 basketball, very unique, playing on the half court with the one basket and the 1-point shots and the 2-point shots. The International Basketball Federation, FIBA, applied for 3-on-3 basketball to be a part of the 2016 Olympic Games in Rio, but that bid was unsuccessful. FIBA hoping to apply for inclusion in Tokyo 2020. This, of course, is a game that I'm sure many of us grew up playing on your driveway or in your backyard or in your gym. It's been up and running forever, but it wasn't until 2007 when it sort of became organized, with FIBA introducing it to the Youth Olympic Games in Singapore in 2010. They announced that decision in 2007 to play in 2010. And since then, they've really fine-tuned the rules, have made it an exciting sport. And right now, there are local, national, and international tournaments around the world of 3-on-3 basketball. Shot by Ljubinovic, no good. Slovakia with it. And rebounded by Slovenia. Ljubinovic. Zolsek. Zolsek stops, pops, no good. Rebound. Ziebert. Or check it. Persic. Whistle with 2 minutes to go, and Slovenia still up 14-7. Pribalova takes a seat for Slovakia. Rika had it knocked away. Ziebert. Zolsek. Underneath. Persic. And the basket's good, 15-7. Nice ball movement by Slovenia.
15 foul. Slovenia.
1:38 to go, and it appears that Slovenia is on their way to victory. But it is 3-on-3 basketball, and you can score points in a hurry. We'll have to wait and see. Slovakia not helping itself by missing a free throw. That may have been a travel.
Double dribble. Slovakia's full.
Under 1.5 minutes to go now. Slovenia appears to be in control. Long shot by Raknova, no good. 2-point try by Slovenia is short.
1 minute left. 1 minute.
Down low underneath, basket by Slovakia, but they are running out of time. 15-8, under 50 seconds. Slovakia needs a couple 2-pointers. They go down low, ball knocked away, and a foul called. I guess the idea, if you throw it down low, you might draw the defense, and then you can punch the ball back out for a 2-point shot. Because right now, 1-point baskets by Slovakia is not going to help too much. I would say that play did not work.
Well, it was kind of a foul on the defense, but the referees this
No,
time...
there was no foul called.
Anyways, they needed 2-pointers.
You're right. 15-8, down to 25 seconds now.
17 foul. Slovenia. Penalty.
I could say it's a foul. You could say it's a foul. Everybody in the stands could say that's a foul. But if the referee doesn't call it,
That's right.
no foul. You know that. You've played professional basketball. Slovakia has just gone cold here in the second half of the game. Under 20 seconds now. Ball thrown away by Ziebert.
Slovakia full. 15 seconds left. 15 seconds. 7-point game. Slovakia down by 7. Team foul. Slovenia.
Slovenia
Rietka. 2.
with the foul with less than 10 seconds to go. So Slovenia will win the ball game. Slovakia will lose. They will fall to 0-2. They lost 14-6 to Spain in the earlier session, and they are on the verge of losing here as well. And that will not count. It doesn't go in anyway, and it's 15-9 final score.
Yeah,
Not the prettiest game.
well, Slovenia was superior, especially Pirsic inside and Zolcek with her penetrations. They were breaking the Slovakian defense, and that's why Slovakia lost both games. They need to be a little bit more consistent, either in offense and in defense.
Slovenia, average age of the players 25. Slovakia, the average age of the players 30, so a little bit older, but not a winner in this game. Final score, Slovenia over Slovakia, 3-on-3 women's basketball, 15-9.
Azerbaijan about to play, and yeah, I think it's time for the Baku wave, right?
Hanımlar ve canablar, indi ise siz meydançada İsviçre ve Azerbaycan komandalarını göreceksiniz.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to meet the teams from Switzerland and Azerbaijan.
Hanımlar ve canablar, zahmet olmasa İsviçre komandasını karşılayın.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the players from Switzerland.
10 numaralı oyuncu.
Number 10, Matthias Toluso.
11 numaralı oyuncu.
Number 11, Evran Akço.
12 numaralı oyuncu.
Number 12, Nikola Stefanovic.
Ve 13 numaralı oyuncu.
And with number 13, Lester Molteni.
İndi ise oyunun hakimlerini karşılayın.
Please welcome the referees for this game, Vlad Kistaranu from Romania and Elena Chernova from the Russian Federation.
İndi ise yerli komanda Azerbaycan oyuncularını karşılayın.
Please welcome the players from Azerbaijan.
5
Number
numaralı
5,
oyuncu Alievas Rolandas.
number 7,
7 numaralı oyuncu Hadiye Volkan.
number 14,
14 numaralı oyuncu Hemzeyir Abi.
and with number 15,
Ve 15 numaralı oyuncu Moses Marshall Bray.
The 3-on-3 basketball
İndi ise bu oyun için
preliminary games continue here at the basketball arena at the European Games in Baku. We are set for Switzerland against Azerbaijan. A couple teams in Pool D. Azerbaijan already with one win under their belt. Switzerland losing earlier
will toss the coin.
in their game to,
Andorra.
well, this is Pool D. Let me pull up Pool D for the men.
Yeah,
Andorra.
Andorra.
Andorra, Azerbaijan, the Czech Republic, and Switzerland all in Group D or Pool D for the men. And this is a very young Swiss team. Toluso, Acho, Stefanovic, and Molteni. Toluso is 19 years of age, Stefanovic 22. Average age of this team is 23. Molteni is the old man of the group, he's 28. Azerbaijan, it's Alajevis, Hasayeva, Hamzayev, and Moses. Both teams pretty even when it comes to size. Acho is the tallest of all the players. He's 6'9" for Switzerland. And we are underway. Switzerland and Azerbaijan. This is the final game of the session. Each team plays every other team in its pool, and that will help decide the seedings for the tournament. Leading scorer for Switzerland in their win earlier against Andorra was Acho. He had 4 points. Toluso had 3. They lost the game 16-10, so they scored only 10 points. So the Swiss looking to fare much better against Azerbaijan, but of course the fans here rooting for Azerbaijan, and the first 2 points by Aliyevis. Aliyevis with it again. Down low, and another 2 by Moses. Or another 1, I should say. Remember, points within the arc are 1 point. Points scored from beyond the arc are 2 points. The arc, typically the 3-point line on a regulation 5x5 court. But the rules are a little different here in 3-on-3 basketball. 10-minute game, unless one team gets to 21 before the 10 minutes is up. Aliyevis is short. Switzerland with the ball now. Stefanovic driving, shooting. No good, gets his own rebound. Nice hustle by the 22-year-old player. Olteni, long 2-pointer is wild. He had Aliyevis all over him. And it's still 2-0 Azerbaijan. Moses down low, 1-on-1, and a whistle and a foul. Acho called for the foul underneath.
First team foul, Switzerland.
Marshall O'Brien Moses, and he puts it in for the basket. It's 3-0. 26 years old. And he knocks the ball away. Good hustle by Azerbaijan. Moses underneath, back to his teammate, and the bucket. Hasayeva for a point. 4-0 Azerbaijan, and a good start for the host nation.
And Azerbaijan stars has a name, O'Brien Moses.
Azerbaijan looking very impressive in the early going. Just over 2 minutes played. A wild shot there by Acho, but then again, you don't have a whole lot of time. It's a 12-second shot clock. 2-point try, no good by Toluso. Azerbaijan has it. Moses pulls up for 1, no good. Rebound Azerbaijan, no good. Battle underneath. And the Swiss have the ball. Nice bucket there by Stefanovic, high off the glass. It's 5-1. Open shot by Hasayeva, no good. Aliyevis with the foul.
First team foul, Azerbaijan.
A screen, open shot, no good. Hasayeva driving, loses the ball momentarily, turns around and puts it in. Nice move. Toluso, no good. 6-1, Azerbaijan.
Out of bounds, Switzerland ball. fall. Azerbaijan. Nikola Stevanovic. 1 shot.
Final game of the evening session here at the 3-on-3 basketball. Azerbaijan with a 5-point lead over Switzerland. Play continues tomorrow, more preliminary action before the tournament begins. The free throw is good, it's 6-2.
Out of bounds. Switzerland ball. 6 seconds left on the shot clock.
Switzerland wanting a fresh shot clock, and they get it. Stefanovic kicks it back out. Balteni down low, and the shot by Stefanovic is blocked. Swiss get the ball back, and the basket by Achko, or Acho, I should say. Moses, twist, turns, kicks it outside, but the shot not in time. 12-second shot clock expired. And there you see the block underneath by Moses. Doing it offensively and defensively for Azerbaijan. And that got a nice little roar from the crowd. Toluso. Air ball, no good.
Out of bounds, 12-second shot clock violation. Azerbaijan ball.
Azerbaijan has cooled off a little bit after the quick start. Alahevas, Asayeva, and Moses in the ballgame right now for Azerbaijan. And right now it is Moses controlling the boards. Another point for Moses. Nice lay-in. Stefanovic, 22-year-old good-looking player from Switzerland. Azerbaijan comes right back. Alahevas. 8-4, Azerbaijan, doubling up Switzerland. Only a second left on the shot clock. 4:40 and counting. And count the basket and the foul. Asayeva, 25 years old, drove strong baseline to the basket and was able to draw the foul. A chance to get Azerbaijan into double digits, and he does, 10-4. 4.5 minutes to go. The host nation looking to remain perfect here in preliminary action. They already have one win over the Czech Republic. Toluso. Asayeva. Eleven to 5, Azerbaijan. Alahevas puts it in, 12-5. The old man of the team, 30 years old. Stefanovic comes right back for Switzerland. So the scoring pace has picked up a little bit here with 3.5 minutes to go. Toluso, he's got to shoot it, and it was partially blocked.
Switzerland needs a bit more of mobility. They are stuck in one place, And that's easy for the Azerbaijanis. And Moses was in the bench, and they didn't take advantage of it.
Moses setting the screen, and that's a big screen that he sets. 2-point shot. No good. Just under 3 minutes to play now. Azerbaijan's been in control. Moses showing, or trying to show he can shoot from the outside. Probably not his strength. Acho misses. Moses underneath, and a nice pass and the basket for Azerbaijan. That was pretty. Asayeva finished it off. Acho has gone cold for Switzerland.
Oh. That was beautiful.
13-6. And a steal by Azerbaijan. Ball still loose. Everybody paused for a second. Stefanovic, 5 seconds on the shot clock.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
You got Moses now, and he's just trying to school the much younger player. But he missed the shot. Stefanovic, Acho. Wild shot, no good. And Moses with the rebound. Asayeva will pull up, and he drains it. A 2-pointer. Orhan Hasayeva, 25-year-old player for Azerbaijan, 15-6. That's a crazy shot off the backboard, but it goes in by Stefanovic. Moses with the reverse layup, and a steal by Azerbaijan. They're just much quicker right now than the Swiss. Under a minute to go. Alayevas, twist, puts it up. It was partially blocked. That 2-pointer no good. Asayeva to Moses, but the foul is going to be called against Acho. Acho, 2.06 meters in height, 6'9". But not a lot of meat on the bones, as you can see. Very skinny player. And Moses may not be as tall. He's 3 inches shorter, but he's got the size as far as the strength. And Acho's had a lot of trouble defending Moses.
Defense gets the ball. Switzerland ball. 23.2 seconds left. Azerbaijan up
16-8. Azerbaijan's going to improve to 2-0 here in the preliminary stage.
13 fouls. Azerbaijan.
Switzerland's going to fall to no wins and 2 losses. So they have struggled on this first day of 3-on-3 basketball. 16-8. Acho. Turn around in the basket. 16-9. And now it's Moses. And he's putting on a show for the fans here in Azerbaijan. Marshall Moses, 26-year-old, and he has done it offensively and defensively for Azerbaijan, and they win the game with an exclamation point at the end.
And with a final score of 17-9, Azerbaijan wins against Switzerland and gets the second win.
So Azerbaijan now 2 wins and no losses. A great start here in the men's draw. Switzerland falls to 0-2. And I would have to say the most impressive player?
Yes, Moses.
Moses. Very impressive performance. Azerbaijan wins it by a score of 17-9. So the first day of preliminary action is done here at the basketball arena. They will continue day 2 of preliminary games tomorrow, and then the day after that, they will begin the tournament. And again, a reminder, all 16 teams will make the tournament. Nobody is eliminated in the preliminary round. These games are just helping decide the seedings. And you see the standings. Azerbaijan off to a great start. 2 wins, no losses. Andorra will play 2 games tomorrow, as will the other team in the group, the Czech Republic. Meanwhile, Switzerland, they fall to no wins and 2 losses. 21-5, a very, or check that, 17-9, a very impressive performance by Azerbaijan, and they are off to a fast start here in Baku. So the first day of 3-on-3 basketball in the books. Play will continue tomorrow here at the basketball arena at the European Park in Baku.